Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Tina, and today we're going to be talking about the fastest way to market your cleaning business. Well, to start with, first I'm going to be talking about creating what I always tell people to do, to create a warm list. A warm list is a list of names that consists of people you know. It could be your family, friends, neighbors, workmates, ex-classmates, generally people you know, people who are a little familiar with you. So when you have these names of people, then the next thing is you start calling them one after the other. You tell them what you do. You might not call, you might even want to visit them. Tell them what you do. You know, if they need that service, since they are close or they are familiar with you, they might feel comfortable to give you that job. So your one list, and it will be a little, less scarier talking to people you know. So it's good to have a one list and start with that. Then the second, method I would like to talk about is the house-to-house method. It's the old traditional house-to-house method. This way, you go from door to door talking to people. For instance, you could decide, okay, today I'm going to go from door to door talking to people. You can decide to pick a particular street. You start from door to door talking to people. Tell them what you do. You keep going right through to the end of the street. Then you cross over to the other side of the street and start walking back. So just make sure you go to every door on that street. You could try to do 2 streets a day, but be consistent from door to door, talking to people, tell them what you do. Definitely that will yield very good results with time. Then we also have your flyers. Giving out flyers is another method to market your cleaning business. And now, for you to use your flyers properly, first and foremost, you need to invest in good flyers. Because most times if the flyers are not really catchy or nice, most people just end up throwing them away. So you want to invest in good flyers. We're not saying your flyers should be too expensive, but you want to invest in flyers that are colorful and nice, and clear, easy to read. So flyers is one way to go. You could give out flyers anywhere you go to. You could give out flyers when you go to eateries, when you go shopping, places of worship, banks, markets, big schools, hospitals, labs. You could give out flyers virtually anywhere. When you go from door to door, you could also give out flyers. Try when you go to houses where you don't meet people, you could give out flyers. You could drop your flyers. But you want to be very careful, You want to be careful not to just give out your flyers anyhow, because after all, these flyers are not cheap. So you want to be sure that these people you're giving out flyers are people who will be able, to pay for your service. So you want to be cautious when you give out these flyers. Then, of course, you want to visit offices to talk about what you do. Going to offices. After all, cleaning of offices is one of the things most people who are into cleaning do. So you want to go to offices, tell them what you do. If they want you to send a proposal, to make a proposal and send to them. Then another aspect I'd like to talk about is what we call cold calls. Cold calls. What are cold calls? Well, it simply means calling people you're not familiar with. So how do you get the names of these people? Let's say you want to talk to, school owners. You want to talk to school owners, you could Google these schools, look for their numbers and call them. Just start calling them one after the other. When you call them, you could ask them to direct you, or leave you the number of the person who is in charge of hiring cleaners in their establishments. So if they're not ready to do that, most of the time it works that way, because that's what I do that a lot. If they don't want to give you the name of or the number of anyone who is in charge, most of the time what they do is they give you an email address and tell you to send a proposal to their email. It's okay, send a proposal to their email. Then after a while, you just keep reminding them. So if you do 5 cold calls every day or 10 cold calls every day, and you're able to get 5 emails and send 5 emails every day, with time you start getting clients. So cold calls is really very important as well. Then also, For those who are comfortable with using the internet to go about their marketing, you can market your cleaning business on Instagram, on WhatsApp, through your status. You can tell people what you do through your status, and also Facebook. Join groups. You can join different groups. Tell people what you do. You know, if you use all these avenues, you find out that with time, these clients will start trooping in. You know, your business will start growing. You know, and really, you don't really need so much money anyway to do all this, to get, you know, clients. But if you try to invest the little you can, both financially and, you know, your energy and all that, you find out that you start getting clients. So I hope this video was quite helpful. This is all we have for you today. Next week we're going to talk about yet another very interesting topic. We're going to talk about some cleaning services you can render. So that's all we have for you today. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Clean Sense Janitors. Share this video amongst your friends, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be one of those to get them first. So bye bye. We'll see